Coming up, we're going to speak to the man who sat behind the wheel of this racer. But right now, Art Mochi shows us the most spectacular accident ever to happen at Riverhead Raceway.
Spectacular and scary, that's the only way to describe Tom Smalley's wild ride. 2 weeks ago, his number 94 flipped over 4 times before catapulting over the wall and landing in front of the pit stands. Smalley escaped uninjured, but he says he'll never forget that eerie feeling.
It happened so fast, within like 5 seconds. It's kind of quiet up there. Things happen so fast. At the end there, I kind of just closed my eyes and I was along for the ride. And the car came to a rest. I got out of the car as fast as I could. I saw some flames.
When attention focused back to the racing action, fans saw Howie Brody take the high road around Bill Eastman for the win.
Well, my car wasn't working too good on the bottom, and he had a push, so I figured I'd try to keep it up there. But he was running pretty good. It was hard to get around him. But my friend Mike McHenry and Big Donald, they set this race car up, and it was superb tonight. It was the best I've ever driven.
Passenger car during that accident, he would have been severely injured. So what kept him virtually unscathed? It all comes down to NASCAR safety regulations. Oval Speed's Dennis Freese joins us to tell us what kept Tom safe during that accident.
Well, NASCAR mandates a number of different safety rules. Major one, in this case, being the roll cage. The roll cage took the abuse. It bent, but it didn't damage enough to hurt the driver. Front hoop bent, didn't damage enough to hurt the driver. Most of the pieces on this car are bent or damaged, but didn't damage the driver. The impact wasn't felt by the driver. You come around the back of the car, they allow you to use Lexan instead of glass. The Lexan broke, but it didn't shatter. You didn't get glass all over the driver. Same thing on this side of the car. Everything you see is bent, damaged, hurt. Roll cage again took the abuse of flipping over the wall.
Dennis, a fire broke out as soon as Tom's car made impact with the ground. What put out the flames right away?
Yeah, there was a fire in the engine compartment. Tom's car was equipped with a fire bottle. It's a fire extinguisher. Cable runs to the driver. The driver wants to put a fire out. He pulls a pin, pulls the cable, puts the fire out, extinguishes the fire right away. This car also has mandated NASCAR safety belts. 5-point harness, shoulder, belt, crotch strap, holds him in the car. Neck brace so his head doesn't flop around. Gloves, so in case the car does catch fire, he's protected.
Now, this wasn't the only instance this year where the safety regulations have come into play. I understand this is a seat from John Shortell's late model car earlier this season. What happened?
Yeah, on impact, a strut rod came through the back of the car into the cockpit and caught the back of the seat. Severely damaged the seat. Driver again is okay. Had this been a fiberglass seat, an inexpensive, poor quality aluminum seat, he would have gotten hurt.
Today's Late Model Report is brought to you by All Pro Auto Parts, coming to a store near you. Safety was a major concern last week as well. An accident breaks out on the first lap of the late model feature. Pete Eriksen's fuel cell is punctured, and Eriksen's car bursts into a ball of fire. Panic sets in, but the safety equipment does its job. Pete climbs out of his fully engulfed racer and runs from the flames.
Fuzzy, first of all, are you A-okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I got out in plenty of time. The suit, everything did what it was supposed to do. The gloves, the helmet, the suit. I mean, never got touched by it.
When the fire was finally extinguished, Paul McInerney took the lead from John Shortell on lap 6. Quinn Volcraft and Ron Thiel were locked in a fender-rubbing battle later in the race. The duo ends up rubbing once too often, though. Volcraft spins on lap 16, enabling Thiel to grab second. But it's McInerney who takes his first win of the year.